Hey everybody, this is Tom with Hidden Beats, and today we're talking with Mr. Cory Marks. How are you doing, sir?
Hey Tom, I'm great, man. How are you?
Pretty good. It's a nice day, and I was looking forward to getting to chat with you today.
Yeah, man, you as well. I don't know exactly where I am, but I know we're on the road somewhere on the way to Lloydminster tonight for show number 12 of the Liquored Up tour.
Okay. So for those who are a little bit new, can you give a little bit of intro about yourself?
Of course, yeah, my name's Cory Marks. I'm a country rock artist from North Bay, Ontario, Canada. I have a brand new single out called A Different Kind of Year, and I'm currently crossing the country of Canada on the Liquored Up tour. It's 32 dates from coast to coast with Aaron Pritchett and Matt Lang.
Nice. So I know we've got to chat a few times before, but I don't think I've actually ever asked you how you kind of got into music.
Well, I think I come from a fairly musical family. I mean, growing up, my grandfather and I were born on the same day, 65 years apart, October 11th, which is, as you know, is usually typically Thanksgiving weekend in
Hmm.
Canada. So we would go up to my mom's parents' place and that weekend celebrate our birthdays and obviously Thanksgiving. And, I'd always be surrounded by five or six acoustic guitars and a fiddle and, anything from Haggard, Buck Owens, Waylon, you name it, anything country was being played there.
Hmm.
And my dad was also a drummer too. So when I got, so I was surrounded by all that stuff. But around 10 years old, I started drumming and taking a like to that. So my parents got me a drum kit, and I really got into it. But I didn't really pick up a guitar until I was 17 or 18 years old, and just kind of plucked away until I found myself on my seventh Cross Canada tour here um, since 2014.
Hmm. No, I mean I'm actually supposed to be coming out to the Ottawa date when you guys get here, so I'll be there to shoot some good shots and
Awesome.
review the whole show.
Yeah, man. Would love to have you out.
Hmm. So, how do you think you've grown with music? Music's been a big part of your life, and you've had a lot of stuff going on with it.
Yeah, I think I think life is always changing and evolving one way or another. So I think that goes hand in hand with being a songwriter and these songs. And I've always tried to write about stuff that's relatable and that for the most part all of us go through, whether that's love, heartache, partying, love, loss, the good, bad, and the ugly. So
Hmm.
and with life, that all happens at its own time. So I kind of just take that in and always I've always written kind of what I felt or how I feel in that moment. And it turns out just being a verse or a title or a chorus, and so be it. But sometimes it turns into a song.
Hmm. And I mean, speaking of new songs, you mentioned have the new one, a different kind of year. How's that been taken so far by fans?
Oh, great, man. I mean, I think it'll be a month come Friday, I believe. It'll be, which is crazy because it feels like I just released it yesterday.
Hmm.
But yeah, the new single's called A Different Kind of Year. There's also a lyric video out right now, but in the process of recording the official music video for it. So it's gonna be unique. It'll be very cool. There'll be shots of me singing it live on this tour, but I'm also asking fans to send in their own videos of themselves singing the song, whether they're selfie or in the car, at a party, a barbecue, whatever it is, and they'll get their chance to be in the official music video for A Different Kind of Year. And it's just been a lot of fun playing that every night. The streams are going, fairly pretty strong. I'm pretty happy with it. I found out today that we're number 64 in the media-based Canadian country charts,
Nice.
getting lots of love in Australia, on the country charts over there as well. And I think we're already pushing 1 million plus streams. So in its first month, so I'm really happy with it, and a lot of fans seem to be loving this song.
Yeah, you have a pretty dedicated, loyal fan base. I figured they would pick that up pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's been great, and it's pretty amazing to see people connect to the music and what I'm putting out there on a global scale. Like I said, there's the U.S., there's Australia, and of course here at home in Canada, but there's other countries like Argentina and Germany and Brazil. It's pretty wild and pretty amazing, and I really hope that this career leads me to all those beautiful places on this planet, that
Hmm.
I get to go tour and play live over there.
And who would have thought like 5, 10 years ago stuff like this didn't happen? Social media and all that didn't exist really.
Yep.
It's crazy just
Yeah,
how
man,
things grow.
it's it's crazy how it grows and just how vast and the reach that you can really have with these things now. Instead of billboards and newspapers and stuff, you can just go online like we are right now and go address fans, or you can even, as you know, like the geo marketing stuff, you can literally target a specific city for
Hmm.
those people in that specific city, for whatever it is, whether it's a show coming to town or whatever. So it's pretty useful, especially for artists and on the creative side and the art side of things.
Yeah, for sure. When you were putting together the track, did you have like a specific process to try to flush out the whole story that you were looking for, or just kind of see how it went?
No, I just kind of write a song at a time. Whether that's a party song, a heartbreak song, a feel good song, like a different kind of year, just trying to be a little more optimistic and positive, and then it's a matter of having all these songs together and kind of picking what you think are the best ones to put a whole album together. And that could be, it's always fun, but it could be a bit of a process because there's some songs that you absolutely love, but typically you end up writing a better one or something. So it all depends, but it's always fun putting this project like this together.
And how do you think your music has evolved as a whole from early releases until something like now?
Well, I think certainly working with great producers such as Kevin Sherko and co-writers, and then you get to meet new people, in the songwriting world as well. So there's a lot of great, incredible songwriters out there. So, and to be, the ones that want to write with me and have asked about me, it's really fun to connect with these new people and kind of write new stories and new songs, with a different outlook or a different approach. So that's always a lot of fun. And I think, you got to try to evolve as a writer no matter what. So I think I've been trying to do that. Just the main thing is just trying to write some great music that people can connect to and ultimately that are going to love.
Hmm. And being out on a big tour like this has to be probably one of the funnest things you've done in a little bit. And I've had the
Yeah.
pleasure of seeing all three of you guys live in different experiences. So this seems like it's kind of real fun, and you guys getting along pretty well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt Lang and Aaron Pritchett, they're such great guys on and off the stage and such great entertainers and performers. So it makes my job really easy, and it makes it like you said, it makes it a lot of fun. And we have our song "Liquored Up" that we did together, and of course, the name of the tour. So we get to play that every night, and that's been just a blast. And getting to see the fans face to face, and we play this show. It's nonstop. It's 2 hours start to finish. Um, and it's a very unique show layout, and I don't think there's anything like it in Canadian country. Um, the way we're doing it, so and the way Aaron's kind of put it together, so it's a lot of fun. It's a great live show, and then we go, then we always have our meet and greet after the show, which can be anywhere from 25 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on the lineup that we have. And it's just been really nice to connect with the fans, especially here in Canada, because I haven't toured across Canada like this since it's been a few years. So it's nice to get back out across Canada and a lot of these places that I haven't been in a while, and of course, give them some new music and a whole new show.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember when Aaron was here in Ottawa, it was a meet. They did a meet and greet after, and he kind of just dragged me over to help take pictures because everyone there was so many people, and we got pictures out to everyone. It was fun because he took the time to spend with everyone, and I know I've got to talk to you before, and you're pretty down to earth, humble guy, and love to just have a good conversation. And I think I actually talked to Matt 2 weeks ago now too. So you guys are pretty good with.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean that's what it's all about, right? It's about connecting with people, and they're a big reason why we do this, and a big reason why we're able to do this. We're playing some of these shows that are sold out. It's anywhere from 500 to 1,200 people in these theaters or venues, and they spend hard-earned money to come see our show and watch us play. So the least we can do is spend a little time with them personally after the show if they're able to stick around. And we love meeting new fans. And Aaron and Matt are both, they're sweethearts and love to have a good time just like me. So
Mhm.
it makes it easy.
Now, what do you think is the best parts and the worst parts about being on a tour?
The best parts, I mean, I live for this. I love this so much. Being out on the road, being able to perform every night with such a great band of people and crew, meeting the fans, making new fans, of course. There's a lot of positive. when it comes to touring for me. I mean, even now, just getting to travel and sit in the back of the bus and talk to you while, seeing the plains of Alberta slash Saskatchewan right now as we head to Lloydminster. So,
Mm.
that's always great. But the hardest part is, um, missing home, missing your loved ones, for, like your dog.
Yeah.
uh, I miss my dog, our wives, our girlfriends, our mom and dads, I'm very close with my family as these guys are too. So that could be the challenging time. But thankfully there's stuff like this, like FaceTime and stuff where we can see each other and communicate this way. But certainly after a while it's such a fun for me, it's just such a blast. But sometimes it's mostly the days off. Like we're on a streak right now for 13 shows straight. So
Hmm.
I've never done that before. So that's been interesting. It keeps the mind focused on, making sure you're ready for the show. But sometimes it's the days off where you kind of, then you get a little down or sad, and which also leads to sometimes writing a great song, or at least getting a life. It's got its ups and its downs.
Hmm. So what do you do on days off to stay grounded and stuff like that? I mean, I've seen a lot of lives of you guys working out and just goofing around and things like that. Is there anything
Yeah,
that you guys are up to?
yeah, just drinking. No,
Yeah.
um, no, we try to stay busy. Like on one of our first days off, we had organized. Now I forget where it was exactly in BC, but we went to this axe throwing thing, and it was kind of just like a family, get to know everybody and have some fun on a day off. And we try to, we went to the Edmonton Mall the other day. We got some radio interviews done, but obviously walk around. Matt's never been there, so it was pretty cool to bring him there, and he's FaceTiming his wife and kids so they can see all the cool stuff in that mall. And
Hmm.
we try to stay busy, but yeah, working out's one of them. Unfortunately, when you're when you're so go like this, the days off is like, the desk work. Like on my days off, I'm collecting all my receipts and then
Yeah.
connecting with my business manager and okay, lining up these interviews, making sure, okay, what's this next week looking like, and then scheduling time to make them happen. So there's always something to do, really. And but sometimes the downtimes can be nice just to chill and relax and hang out with no loud noise.
Hmm. If there was one thing that you never had to do again in music, someone else took care of it for you, you never had to worry about it, what would that be?
That's a good question. I've never been asked that before.
I actually just added this one to
Um,
my list that like for this interview.
wow. Well, I mean, geez, probably, just not being so, I guess, it controlled really. That goes for most of like the industry in general. I think um, if I didn't have to, kind of, how did you word that question again? Because this is a good one. This has got me stumped a little. If I didn't have to take care of anything
Something,
again in the music,
yeah, something in music that you never had to worry about again, and it was taken care of. Like it didn't hurt your show, didn't hurt your music, anything like that. Just something you
right?
hate doing that you never
Probably,
do again.
probably just feeling like kind of cracking the code and not having to worry about gatekeepers that um, really I find kind of take away from the art of being an artist and the songwriting process, where you have to look, act, and be a certain way in order to get this. Let's say like country radio or something, where it's very hard if you're different, if
Hmm.
you're a little too rock, let's say, if you're a little too edgy, or whatever it is, if you don't sound like the other guy. I think not. I mean, I've never really worried about
Yeah.
it in general, but it's definitely it definitely gets to you where you feel like you got something really great. Streams are great, fans are loving it, but it's not fitting for whatever that is. That's
Hmm.
the masses or like I said, the gatekeepers. So I think not worrying about that, or having to even think about it, um, is always a plus. Would be a plus. Um, Other than that, I mean, um, not worrying to pay bills would be something I'd like to take away too.
Yeah, that would be something. Now,
um,
I
but
have a couple
obviously,
fun ones.
sure, yeah.
So I know we don't have a lot of time, so we'll try to run through some of these. What or who do you think plays each of you guys, you, Matt, and Aaron, in the movie of your lives?
Who plays us?
Yeah, like if you had to make a movie, like Motley Crue, The Dirt there, if you had to make a movie about this whole crew
Yeah.
and everything, who plays you guys?
Oh man. I'm the worst. I'm not really all that good with names. I'm gonna say for Matt Lang would be let's say Bradley Cooper.
Okay, actually, I could
Is
see that.
that
Yeah.
um Chris Hemsworth would play me. Thor, gotta go with
Okay.
Thor.
Yeah.
Um for Aunt Pritchett, let's just say this because I think you'd love it. Rob Schneider.
That would be fun. Make like a mix of Rob Schneider and like Jason Statham, just jacked all the
Or
time.
yeah, or even come on. Jesus, why can I can see his face. I can't think of his name right now. Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg
Oh, okay, yeah.
for Aaron Pritchett.
I could see that too. Yeah.
And he also did is it Rockstar, the
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah, Mark Wahlberg for Aaron Pritchett, Bradley Cooper for Matt Lang, just because you know the ladies love him, and he did
Yeah.
that with the movie with did the movie with
With
Jesus.
Lady Gaga.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, with Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born. Or you know what? Maybe for me it'd be yeah, either Chris Hemsworth or Leonardo DiCaprio maybe. I don't
Okay, I could see that. That'd be a pretty good movie for sure. Now, you're a guy's guy. You like to have fun and everything like that. If you were to sell yourself as an action figure, what would your accessories be?
My accessories. Oh, I have a like what would be like my weapons? Like what would be
Just
like
whatever
kind
you
of
come
my
with, like a six pack and like a shotgun, like whatever.
well, I show up in a jet, first of
Okay.
all. I show up in a jet or a really cool plane, a bottle of whiskey, and uh and a guitar.
I mean that actually, that's a pretty good, when you're selling yourself, that's an action figure right there.
I think yeah, I think that would be it. That would be it right there. Maybe and some drumsticks.
Okay. Yeah. Gotta have the drumsticks.
Gotta
Now,
have the drumsticks.
what are you hoping people take away from your music, from the tour? What do you expect fans to get out of all this?
I just hope they think the show first off is and then they have been already. I mean, just seeing the comments is a takeaway. Hope they love the energy that we're putting out there for them, and the songs, of course. And I just hope people can relate and it makes them feel something. I mean, we were on the bus the other night too, and it was late, and we were listening to some old Merle Haggard. Sometimes it depends. The mood strikes. Even a guy like me, it's like me and Matt are actually working on a song right now, and one of the lines is, "Who says cowboys don't cry?"
Okay.
And it's kind of, it's just, I think it's just the connection is the biggest thing for me. Having people connect to my music and to my show, whether it puts a smile on your face, sometimes brings some tears in your eyes, but just makes you feel something. And I think that's our job as songwriters.
Your signal just got real choppy on me for a sec.
And we want to, things seem a little more clear and connect to the music and the show. And I don't know that of course, just as we're wrapping up, it's getting shot. Are we better now?
Yeah, yeah, it's good now. I think it was just that little hiccup.
Okay, all right, all right. Woo-hoo.
All that stuff got
Made it through.
recorded anyway, so I can play around with it and make that work.
Oh, okay, awesome, good, good, good.
I actually forgot to ask you one question here. How was it working with Ava Under Fire when you guys did the Unstoppable collab?
Oh, they were a lot of fun. I was coming back from, I think I came back from finishing the record in Nashville, and then flew over to Detroit to work with them, and they're just really awesome people. They're really lovely to work with, and they gave me another they gave me another top 20 at US Rock Radio, a song with my name on it. So
Mm,
I'm super grateful for that, to have a top 10 at US Rock Radio and a top 20 as a feature. And um man, yeah, they're just kick-ass fun people, and really humble. And it was a great hang and a lot of fun.
yeah, that was one of my interviews too. And when I saw the both your names connected, I went, "Oh shit, that's awesome."
Mhm. Yeah, I hope we can connect again. Um, I maybe even on the live spectrum and do a show together or something like that. I think it'd be a lot of fun. They're a great group of people.
For sure. Now, my last question, so I don't keep you too long, and I think is the most important one, is: Are you happy?
Well, it depends what day it is and how much I drank the night before. But
Yeah,
for the most part, I mean, it's hard not to be happy on the road like this, because again, with such a great crew and great people, um, it's just like I say in the song, for a different kind of year. We can't take these things for granted. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but these tours go by fast, and you're you're one of the lucky few to be able to do it at this level, like riding on the bus with a great crew, and having sold out shows and playing some of these incredible venues. So I think it's just riding the wave and taking it all in is really important for me.
for sure. I mean, I think that's a perfect way to leave it for sure. So that's all I got for you. Any last words of wisdom you want to leave to people?
Well, just I got a lot of new music coming out this year. I got a brand new album scheduled for late June, early July. Um, of course, if anyone wants to take a video of themselves with their friends at a party or whatever, to to try to be in the music video, the official music video for A Different Kind of Year, please do. And of course, follow me on all social platforms at Cory Marks Music. Um, I'm always connecting with my fans. I'm the only one that's working my profile, so that is me commenting or writing back and all that stuff. And hit me up anytime. I'm an open book and love to chat with people, especially when we're out here on the road and we kind of got some time to kill.
Hmm.
And just hope everyone loves the new music. Keep playing it, sharing it, streaming it, and request it at country radio. And hope to see everybody soon down the road.
I mean, I'll see you in Ottawa. I think it's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. We'll make sure to have a couple shots lined up for you.
Awesome, sounds good. All right, you enjoy the rest of your time. I'm sure you got more things to do, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it, brother. See you soon, man.
All right, later.
Later.